Oh yeah. No, now this is possibly the last match if
Oh, and actually, Tommy Jet switching over to Lucio and JHB going to the Mercy here, so that's a switch up for GankStars. Just trying to figure out what they can do differently to get this win.
yeah, it's some change. That's really what they need. They needed some change to at least try to provoke a difference. Ryan is going back to the Tracer, trying probably gonna get anything. He is gonna pick up a Tricks really early, so he's not really gonna get it build up a whole lot of res. I think they have maybe one health pack hacked that they could possibly use, and Tricks is actually on Sombra. Like it just barely clicked with me. We haven't even seen him play Sombra really yet. Vato is gonna take out Ryan. Yep.
Yep.
Sorry, go ahead.
Looks like they have one health pack hacked out in the cave there, but that's not really gonna be much use for them here.
Yeah, Abadabafati is gonna lose the mech and probably gonna lose their life. Yeah, and Comet Bleach is gonna pick up the help of Abafati before going down. It looks like GankStars might actually, or Jokers actually might hold this, or maybe not. Nope.
Yeah, it's definitely,
Saucy Squad
GankStars'
will be
favor
losing
right
some. Yeah,
but
Saucy Squad will be losing some card. Trix is trying to escape, not really gonna get it. Vato is just in the high ground. That was an amazing shot by Bleach right there. Gonna stack him. Lucio is gonna try to come here contest. Waffles is gonna try his best to, yep, hold the point. Comet Bleach is gonna pick him up.
Yeah, it looks,
maybe
Saucy
maybe
Squad staggering in here. Oh,
here comes the double res, always with the reses. But Comet Bleach is still picking him up with a single res for Insight Junior. It looks like they're still going to be in this fight. The Earthshatter coming in, going to pick up Winston, but really not going to kill him until Joker try to follow up. The attack visor's coming out from Comet Bleach, going to pick up Tricks and Waffles, and it looks like they're going to get this point. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe payload maps favor GankStars. I don't know. They seem to do a lot better. Sorry, go ahead.
Tricks switching back to the far edge. They're just not getting much out of that Sombra pick. And just really, GankStars just getting that Tricks picks, and once they got that pick, they didn't wait for the payload. They went and they jumped on them and took the fight to them, and then went back and got the payload.
Joker's Fire Strike is going to be eaten real quick. Here comes the Diva Bomb, trying to get something out of this. Gonna pick up Flying Space Pig is gonna be huge because she had her res already again. I didn't even notice that. Flying Space Pig. My goodness. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean, I agree with you. I was almost gonna say that was a waste of a Devo, but I guess they must have saw the Flying Space Pig just sitting back there, and like you said, huge with that res sitting there.
I'm not sure if it was so much planned. I'm sure it was somewhat planned, but I think it was a lot of luck too that Space Pig wasn't able to get out of the way in time for that Diva Bomb to actually do anything. Ghost Zero though here on the trying to pick up some kills right now. Attack Visor is going to be brought out by the side of GankStars. Double for the Vato right here. Comet Bleach is going to be picking up Lucio, and it looks like there's finally going to be a hold from the side of Saucy Squad.
Yeah, and
GankStars will regroup.
Well, and Trix hiding. I don't know if you noticed, but Trix is sitting on top of the gas station, or not gas station, workshop here, and pulled back 2 of GankStars. So it was a 5v4 on the payload for Saucy Squad there, and kind of disorganization a little bit for.
I didn't really notice a lot. Inside is going to be trying to pick off this pesky Flying Space Pig who seems to always have a res. He probably knows already that she has a res, desperately trying to kill her, but probably might end up losing his life in the process. No, he's going to be somewhat secure. Comet Bleach is finally going to take out Vato and Trix. Will that be a double res? And Waffles is also being taken down, but they seem to be too scattered. The quad res from Space Pig! Again, showing that she will stay in this fight and she will keep her team alive. Truly, heroes never die. JHV is actually going to pick up 2 on their Mercy res as well. Comet Bleach is going to be picking up Tricks and Waffles though, so this team fight is somewhat even, but it looks like it's coming in the way of GankStars actually. Ghost Zero not really going to be able to pick up anything, and Tricks, or Vato is actually going to be taken out too. And this looks like point for GankStars.
Yeah,
with Abadabafati.
3.5 minutes left too. They can definitely get a couple really solid pushes in here.
I think I'm starting to lose my voice. My goodness. Excuse me.
Good thing we're in the finals then.
I know. Unless GankStars takes it here and reverse sweeps, that will be an intense. I would love that if GankStars reverse sweeps. No disrespect to either team, but that would be an amazing match. Insight is diving in. Here comes the Diva Bomb from the side of GankStars. Going to try to pick up anything. He's going to get waffles. And this team fight is going to be in the favor of GankStars so far with 2 down.
Flying Space Pig holding that res, thinking about
there
it.
Again, every team fight, Flying Space Pig somehow has her or their res. Comet Bleach is ready for it though, and it seems like both times Comet Bleach is just waiting for the res and trying to pick up people afterwards, being in a good position. Trix is actually on the Reaper now, trying to stop any monkey diving or any diva diving as well. Here comes the Death Blossom from Trix, gonna pick up 3, 4, 5 from the side of Saucy Squad. My goodness, Trix, didn't he just switch to Reaper? When did he? That was amazing.
Yeah, coming into 3rd point, I'm not sure where, but at some point he did switch to Reaper. And...
It's from Farah. That was amazing. Man, these teams just have these giant ults. Actually, Go Zero, Comet Bleach is just running sideways and shooting and taking out people. All these kills going in the way of GankStars actually. Vato is going to be taking down Ryan, but Insight is going to take out Waffles. And it looks like Trix is trying to take out someone. Insight going into Trix, realizing his mistake, trying to back out, but Trix will take advantage of that. The Earthshatter does come in, trying to pick up anything he can. JHV will be taken down with the help of Trix and Jokers. Abadabba Fadi's going to get his mech back. Going to be taken down again. They are staggering, trying to get as much stagger as they can. Tracer puts a pulse bomb, misses the pulse bomb, and gets killed. I'm not sure if it was really worth it with not getting any kills, but she did have the spawn advantage in this point, so it might have been worth it.
Yeah, let's look for these reses here. Who's going to get the most value out of them?
Oh yeah, Flying Space Pig is back with the... Yeah, here comes the sound barrier from GankStars, trying to get anything that they can with it. Ryan and Comet Bleach going to be picking up 2. Here comes the double res though. Those two are right back in the fight, and here comes the tactical visor from GankStars. Every single time it seems he gets res, the GankStars is ready for that again. The Diva Bomb does come out, but it's not going to get anyone from the side of GankStars. Another Death Blossom from Trix is only going to pick up Winston though. Ghost Zero is going to take out Comet Bleach, and another double res from JHV, showing that Space Pig is not the only one who can res. All these kills going in the way of Comet Bleach. Ryan's gonna get booped before he can get anything from that Death Blossom. Comet Bleach is gonna take out Trix. Ryan's trying to get something from the flank. Is gonna get Flying Space Pig with the help of Abba Fadi. Ryan is doing some work here as Reaper himself. Vato's gonna take out Comet Bleach, but is gonna be taken out by JHV. The Battle Mercy is real. And this point is almost to the point of GankStars is just 2 meters away with win overtime. They're going to try to stall it out here. Ryan's going to be taking out Trix here. And Ghost Zero is trying to contest. Joker is going to Earthshatter, not really getting anyone. Ryan's going to be chasing after him. The sound barrier is coming in from GankStars, trying to keep the team together to try to get these waffles off the payload. The attack visor coming in to clean up anything that's left, and that's going to be point for GankStars.
Oh,
no, the res came in.
Waiting.
And they did not. Oh, they did get the point. It said .01. Did they get 3 points?
Yeah,
they did get 3 points. Yeah. Okay, that was weird. The thing on the top was like .1. I was like, wait, did they leave the payload?
Yeah,
but that's
just
gonna be
waited a smidge too long there on that res there at the minor point.
Well, yeah, my goodness. I've had that happen so many times though before. That was amazing. I've had a lot of fights where my mercy, like, was a hair too late. Like, cause you want to wait until you know that either A, you can res people and you're not going to miss anyone, like, because you hate when you res and then someone immediately dies after, so you want to probably res first as soon as possible with them as most as possible so you can still heal afterward. And it looks like Flying Space Pig was just a little bit too late on that res. But yeah, man, the plays from Ryan, and they are really bringing it together. It'll be really interesting to see what kind of hold they can put on. They did do it in overtime, so it'll really depend. What are your thoughts on all this GankStar comebacks?
I mean, I love that Comet Bleach. It seemed for this whole that whole push just held his tag visor, just waiting on that res he knew was coming. So they were ready to just take the fight back to him. And it just seemed like that really helped them to turn this one around here.
I 100% agree. I think they figured out this flying space pig is too good to die, and they're protecting her too well. So we'll just hold our ults until after the res, and then so this is what I was saying before on I think Saucy Squad versus Defiant, was that they had to try to win the team fights without using ults, so that when the res does come, they still have ults to use.
Yeah, and Trick's coming out here on the Widow, so it'd be interesting to see if they choose to dive him or kind of leave him alone, trying to win the other part of the team fight here.
Yeah, Widow is going to be a pain. I think Comet Bleach is going to have quite a bit of fun with that. And see, Comet Bleach, poor man's going to be taken out pretty easy. I don't know how that was kind of a weird call. Insight Senior is going to be diving in. Vato is going to try to take him out, though. He is way out of position. He will die to Vato. Ryan is going to be in there, too, trying to pick up anything he can. He's going to have to rate the way. Vato's going to take out the Diva Mech, and Joker's going to help finish it off. Ryan's going to take out Tricks. Joker is taking out Tommy Jet. And these fights are going in the way of Saucy Squad at the moment.
Yeah, and the one strong part of dive on the defense is you can get usually extra team fights because most of your characters are so mobile and get back to the point very quickly.
Yeah, it's gonna be Ryan's trying to sneak around, trying not to let the sound get him. Comet Bleach is just putting in damage, trying to get Flying Space Pig. Insight is going to dive the Space Pig, though, trying to kill her. Killed Abadaba Fadi actually killing Space Pig, but Trix is going to kill Insight, and Comet Bleach is going down along with Ryan. These still going in the way of Saucy Squad here.
Yeah, and they turned and they dove straight for Flying Space Pig, but just let everyone else vulnerable and just
it's kind of
fight there.
It's kind of weird because they're still trying to kill the Space Pig, which is a great thing, but they still need to try to win the team fight. I think put more investment into the rest of the team than Space Pig, and just try to out-ult her. Like, when she reses because they died, then you ult, just like Comet Bleach has been doing. And I think they should more invest on that, because it seemed like Insight was pretty easily picked off because he was so focused on killing the Space Pig. And Comet Bleach is actually getting Tricks.
That's a very good pick for them.
Revenge is served cold. Or the best served, whatever. Phrases are, words are hard. Space Pig is actually dying to Ryan with the Death Blossom coming in, gonna pick up Waffles, and Vato's actually gonna get Mercy with his own Death Blossom. It looks like GankStars might have a hold here. Insight is actually on the Reinhardt now instead of the Winston, realizing that Vato really, he doesn't really want to mess with that Vato.
Ooh,
You don't want to mess with that Vato.
Actually,
Saucy Squad still going in this fight. Yeah, Saucy Squad is just invested in like every fight, even with man down, and Ghost Zero is gonna pick up that the double res from JHV is gonna try to keep the hold down. The double sound barrier coming in, but Joker Assassin is gonna be taken out. Ryan is gonna be taking out Flying Space Pig, and it looks like the hold might finally come. Vato is gonna take out Ryan. Vato is still alive though. He's gonna be taken out by Abadaba Fadi. And there's just Waffles and Ghost Zero on the payload. Waffles is gonna try to retreat. Maybe he'll get away. He's hiding there right now. I don't know if anyone really knows. Nope, he will hide there. Good job, Waffles. Ghost Zero coming in, gonna try to put any kind of pressure on this Abadaba Fadi. Looks like Waffles is finally with his team, gonna boop Ryan way out of position. Ryan is gonna have to rate the wave. Jokers is actually gonna take down Insight. Here comes the Diva Bomb from the side of GankStars. Gonna take out Flying Space Pig, which is huge with the res that's available. And here comes the Tac Visor, knowing that the res is not there, able to pick off anything he can. Joker is gonna be taken out, and the hold will continue. Waffles is actually slowly backcapping, trying to get as much push on this card as possible. And we know that after seeing them backcap before, they backcapped against GankStars before, right?
Yeah,
on Gibraltar.
Yeah.
They're a sneaky bunch. They should be called Sneaky Sauce. But yeah.
Great job finishing off Flying Space Pig first, but then finishing off the team fight really quickly so he didn't have time to get back.
Yeah.
Which has been a
basically
problem so far.
This whole fight has revolved around using your ults after Space Pig has. The Earth Shatter is gonna pick up 2 here. We're gonna pick up Comet Bleach, and then Ryan is gonna try to. There he is. gonna pick up the quad res from JHV, showing Space Pig isn't the only one with the giant reses here. Ghost Zero is gonna take out Diva, but I think this team fight is still gonna be in the favor of GankStars here. The Earth Shatter from here it comes.
GankStars is not giving up on this fight right now.
The Pulse Bomb is gonna take out Insight though, but I think this is still being held. Actually, Saucy Squad might get some push here because GankStars seem to be cleaning up really well. I'm not really sure when they had so many people here, but I thought they were more staggered. But they're getting really close to point.
It was really just Trix and Go Zero, but that solid DPS just kept everyone back, and Lucio, Tommy Jet not being able to out heal both DPS there.
Oh yeah. Joker is going to take out the Diva. Here comes the Attack Visor coming in a little early, using it before the res. Could be a mistake if he's able to, and there it is, there's the triple res. This fight is going in the way of Saucy Squad for now. But GankStars is not done with this yet. Death Blossom is going to get the Mercy. Ryan is going to battle this Vato, is going to lose unfortunately, and Tommy Jet is on the payload trying to contest, but Saucy Squad will get this point. Abadaba Fadi tried to contest, but he's going to have to retreat to prevent being staggered, or just
Bleach
die.
Able to actually, that's a huge pick on Comet Bleach because Abadabi was going to get staggered no matter what there, so they're able to even it up here for 5v5.
Well, there wasn't really a team fight to ensue though, so I mean, the spawn was right there for Saucy Squad. And the pin
is throwing down his
yeah, there. He's gonna pick up Comet Bleach. He's gonna die immediately to Ryan, and Trix is gonna pick the Mercy. Well shot by Trix. Here comes the Pulse Bomb. Trix is getting another headshot on Ryan, just picking off people left and right as the sniper should. Insight is gonna hammer down, get Waffles and Vato in there, but he's gonna kill just Waffles. Vato is gonna escape with his life. The double res coming in for Waffles and Trix though instead. The Death Blossom coming in from Vato, not getting anyone except the Lucio, and then the double res coming in from JHV anyway to even it out. Diva Bomb's gonna come in, gonna pick off no one. And this fight is all over the place. Vato is gonna pick up Insight. It looks like Saucy Squad really is holding this right now. GankStars really need to figure out a way to group up or take out this Ghost Zero who's harassing Ryan non-stop. And gonna pick the Ryan. Attack Visor coming out again. Actually, Flying Space Pig doesn't have ult for once. Vato is gonna be taking out Diva. And this might go to Saucy Squad, but this might be in overtime depending on how well they're gonna defend here, or they might not get it at all. Comet Bleach is only left with JHV. Comet Bleach is actually gonna stay alive.
Back with his res.
Flying Space Pig will have the res ready. Here comes Earth Shatter getting Comet Bleach and Joker Assassin here and ADHV. Vato gonna clean up anything that's left, and it looks like, oh no, Inside Senior is still here trying to stop for anything. It looks like there will be 30 seconds extra for the side of Saucy Squad here for overtime.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sorry. Words.
Yeah, I know.
Comet Bleach did a fantastic job, I think, so far on this whole map, just being able to contest and pick off and use his Attack Visor in a way that just gets the best value out of it.
Oh yeah, no, there's been some good Attack Visors. I think there at the end there, he didn't really didn't have a good guesstimate on when the ult was going to be for Space Pig. He started using it more freely. But how do you think these teams are going to work in an overtime environment? Because obviously they're going to try to sustain in overtime as much as possible. And who do you think has more sustain? Space Pig has amazing reses, but they might have just as equal reses on JHV sides of the Mercy table.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because GankStars likes running that dive, and it's very easy to just kind of forget about that payload when you see someone. You just kind of jump off there. So they definitely got to watch that. But I have to say, I think it favors Saucy Squad just because Joker Assassin, he loves just playing around that payload, using that as a shield with the Rhine shield, and he's just so good about staying alive, even though he is the only tank on the team.
Yeah. He goes pretty aggro at times too, but it'll really be interesting to see what kind of hold strategies. It looks like they're going to stay with a lot of the same comps, except Trix is going on the McCree. Going to take a lot of damage from somewhere.
Yeah, Ryan jumping onto the far there, so that'll be a good matchup right there.
Yeah, Ryan and Comet Bleach. Comet Bleach still on the Soldier. Gonna hopefully been putting in a lot of work. Vato's still on the Reaper. Gonna be trying to tear up Winston as much as possible. Poor insight.
Saucy
They're getting a lot of
split up here. There's a 3 on the left and 3 on the right here, so this is gonna be a good chance for GankStars to take advantage and try and turn one of those.
To get some push. Yeah, Comet Bleach is going to take out Ghost Zero, and it's going to be a huge advantage for them already. Space Pig's only at 70%-ish around their ult, so they might not get a whole lot of value. GankStars is pushing the payload still, is going to lose Tommy Jet, but Flying Space Pig is going to go down by the side of Ryan, and Vato is also going to go down, so they're going to get at least a little more push here. Waffles is still probably going to try to contest as much as possible. JHB is the only one else on the payload. Comet Bleach is going to take out Waffles, no problem. Ryan is going to be putting in damage. Diva Abadabafadi is going to try to stop them from getting on the payload so they can get that closer spawn advantage. And they are going to get that spawn advantage in 2 seconds. And there it is. Joker Assassin is going to be taking them out, but... Oh, I already said that. Ryan's going to take out Space Pig. And the Rocket Barrage going to pick up 2. They have no healers. They're going to get a lot of ult push off of this.
Yeah, Ryan has been absolutely on fire right now on this overtime push.
Ryan is doing amazing. Comet Bleach is really on the good on the follow-up too. Trix is going to be, or Trix did take out Ryan, however, but Trix is going to have to retreat to regroup with his team to get some kind of stoppage on this. If they keep staggering Trix, if they can kill him, it will be really in the favor of GankStars. Here comes the attack visor, going to try to pick up Trix. Not really going to get anyone. Ghost Zero is going to be taken out by Ryan. Joker Assassin is going to be taken out, but Flying Space Pig is going to be out with the res any second now with the triple res. Or the quad res. There it is, the triple. She was the last one alive. She missed 2, they were too scattered, but the hammer down is coming in from Joker Assassin. It's not really going to get anyone. The sound barrier is going to come in to help secure the team fight for the Saucy squad. The double res coming out for JHV though is going to keep this team alive and on this payload and keep pushing. They are somewhat staggered. Vato is going out. Trix is also going out. I don't know if it's such a wise choice. You probably want to group up so you can actually stop this payload, but they are going to get possibly to this next point.
Yeah,
Flying Space Pig just basically spawning in now.
Yeah, Vato's switching to that soldier, get that double hit scan over here, because Ryan has just been eating them alive for this whole push right here. That's a great forward pick so far.
Ghost Zero is actually going to try to contest. Vato is going to take out Insight, but once again they have the spawn advantage because of the stagger. Vato, Ryan's going to take out Vato again.
We were watching another what was it, Denmark and France, I believe, on Hollywood.
Oh, I didn't get to see their match, unfortunately. I only saw like 2 matches, like Hong Kong and China and like Italy and someone else. The High Noon coming in from LTR, or Trix, excuse me. Back, old habits die hard.
Oh,
gonna pick up 2, gonna pick up Trix and Space Pig. This is gonna be huge advantage for GankStars here. GankStars and Joker is also down. I think it seems Saucy Squad is somewhat in a little bit of a panic because they want to get them off as soon as possible, because as soon as they leave, that bar is going down like that. But they can't seem to get them off. Trix is gonna switch to Pharah.
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
Flipped over to the Zen there, so
the Zen for the
more damage there maybe.
Here comes the Rocket Barrage, picking up Flying Space Pig again and Joker Assassin. This GankStars might put this all the way in. Waffles is on the Zen, not really being able to kill anyone. The single res for Ryan is going to keep him in the fight to try to get any damage. Vato is going to go down by Abadabafadi. Attack visor coming in, going to pick up Trix, and that is going to be a full push. Nope. Space Pig is here.
Oh, can't get that res in.
Nope, that is a full push in overtime. This is going to be a challenge to come back from. My goodness, what great plays from GankStars right here. They were able to stagger their opponents such in a way that they couldn't really initiate a good full team fight, and when they did, they had ults ready to stop the team fight. And GankStars might not be out of this quite yet, guys.
Yeah, and the Ryan on the far just being able to avoid Trix, not even letting him pick him at all on the McCree. Ryan just flying around everywhere. That was just some fantastic far play right there.
Oh man, I want to see this like reverse sweep so bad. Cause so far we've seen Saucy Squad on the YouTube side mostly uncontested. I'm assuming the same for GankStars, but now GankStars is finally putting up a challenge for these guys. In the first 2 maps, it seems GankStars really had to find a feel for Saucy Squad to even put a stoppage, but now on this payload, it seems like they will do just that.
Yeah, and Ryan's sticking with that far because it was such a strong pick there. Maybe they found what they needed right there with that switch to bust through this like Saucy Squad comp.
Yeah, even in these high tier, Pharmacy is just such a great combo. They have such good synergy. Let's see what I think Saucy Squad's gonna want to have to do is try to kill Comet Bleach and Ryan as fast as possible, and then focus on the supports later. But here we go, starting out, we got most of the same thing. We got Tricks on Widow again. Vato is actually on Bastion this time. We haven't seen him on Bastion since Lijiang last match against Defiant.
Gotta try and use that payload to the best advantage here. Just sit on top of it and say, you know, try and come in with that Winston and see what you can do.
No, that Bastion is going to tear up that Winston if Winston tries anything, even more than a Reaper would. They have a D.Va though, so if they can coordinate D.Va with the Winston, maybe they'll be able to get him out. But D.Va's already out of mech. Vato is going to take down the D.Va mech. Ghostier will be taking out Comet Bleach. Joker Assassin is going to be taking out Abba Fadi along with the Lucio, and Vato is going to kill the Inside Junior.
Yeah, honestly, just the Pharmacy left here, so I wonder if they're going to try and get that full push. Oh, and Comet's switching over to the Bastion himself here.
Oh. If I were them, I would have... Insight is actually going to Reinhardt, knowing that the Winston will be just instantly melted by Bastion. Trix actually got the Ryan headshot. That was pretty impressive.
Oh, Joker.
They're going to get this first point. As soon as... Sorry, go ahead.
No, this looks like GankStars not even wanting to mess with the dive, just saying, you know, if you're gonna sit on the payload, then we're gonna get the Bastion and we're gonna make you come to us as well.
They don't even have to work with the combo. They just have to make picks that if they ult all in the right way for the right time, they can get them off. They don't want to get staggered. They want to group up, and with Comet Bleach on Bastion, once that Ryan shield goes down, it'll be easy. Comet Bleach is gonna be
have res here, so that'll be a good thing to watch here.
Rocket Barrage coming in, gonna be taken out. Space Pig is ready if needed. Comet Bleach is gonna be taken out, unfortunately. Here comes the quad res from Space Pig. JHV might need to single res that Bastion. Vato is gonna be taken down with Ryan by Ryan. It's just Ghost Zero and Waffles on the point now. Here comes the Earth Shatter from Joker. Is gonna be picking up JHV is not going to be taken down. Yeah. Insight will be getting low there. Comet Bleach actually going back to Tracer, trying to get any picks, knowing that they really can do it. JHV is going to be taken out by Trick by a headshot. Very well shot. Tommy Jet trying to contest anything. They really need to back up here so they don't get staggered, so they can get some kind of push before they get the point here with the spawn advantage. Because this is the optimal time to kill someone without Flying Space Pig having any kind of res. You need to start attacking now, but you also need to group up so you don't get staggered. So it's kind of hard on what you want to do. It looks like Trix is going to be trying to get any kind of headshots here.
It looks like they're trying to jump in here and trying to contest for this last point.
Ghost Zero is going to take down Insight, and Trix is actually going to get the headshot on Ryan anyway after falling. That is amazing. The triple res from JHV comes in, but the Bastion ult is coming in. Gonna get all the Rocket Barrage is coming in, and the self-destruct gonna be picking up anyone. All that's left is the Trix and Waffles on the point. Flying Space Pig 76% to her res. Waffles is the only one on point with the support. Once they go down, it is over. That is going to GankStars, and the match continues. What a play, what a comeback from GankStars. They're able to put that all the way in. Oh my goodness. But GankStars made the right choice. They came back, they regrouped, they initiated the team fight when they were at full man.
Ooh, man, that was some good play. That was some fantastic play. I mean, what do you even say? Just great play, man.
I know. It was... And JHV actually taking the Mercy highlight intro this time. With that, what was it, 5, 4? 3. Oh, I think there was a 4th one. Oh, this was at the end here. I think he had a quad res earlier. Oh, and here comes, and then there's the rocket.
Yeah, Ryan switching over to that far just